All right, I'm gonna tell you guys quick little story. Like I told you before, I was always like the class clown, making people laugh, making people, you know, joking and stuff. So, man, first of all, let me say this before I get into the story. I want to apologize to the young man that this happened to. This happened back in what, 94, my senior year when we was having a pep rally, right? Hey man, I apologize for it. I was young and dumb. But this guy sitting in front of me, can't remember if he was sitting in front of me to like to the side of my or to the side of me. I can't remember where he was sitting at next to me. But they call everybody's name, you all stand up. I moved his chair. So this is, on the stage in front of the whole like high school. So I moved his chair and we wouldn't sit down. My man fell down. So he stormed off the stage. Oh man. Man, I can't believe I did that, man. That was kind of whack, but at the time it was funny. And the other guy that was on the other side, he was known to be silly too. So I'm gonna tell a quick story about him. So one time during the season, right, he came in. This might have been my junior year. I can't remember what year this was. But anyways, the other guy, like I said, he was silly too. He came to me, he was like, "Oh man, our coach at the time." So this happened like the year prior. Our coach at the time was like Mr. Thomas. He's like, "Man, I know Mr. Thomas gonna be pissed at me." I'm like, "Wow." He's like, "I didn't come to practice the other day, man." I was like, "Oh man, I didn't really notice." But he's like, "Yeah, I ain't got no excuse, man. I just didn't come." I'm like, "Oh, well, this ain't got to do it, man." So he was like throwing like different like ideas out. I'm like, "Hey," so he threw him back like, "Is your old man in the picture?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Your dad was sick." He gave me this look like, and the wheel, you can see like the wheels turning. He's like, so I guess Mr. Thomas like asked him, right? Like, when you change, you go in, change the locker room, come out. So I guess, Mr. Thomas asked him. So we out there shooting free throws. Mr. Thomas comes out, calls my man over. Like a couple minutes later, my man came out in street clothes. I'm like, yo, man, what's going on? Man, he suspended me, man. I'm like, what? He's like, he called my So I guess, Mr. Thomas saw through the BS and, all this bluffing, made a phone call. So like while he's walking out, I'm talking to him while he's walking, and I look back and Mr. Thomas like, "Homie, you better not be involved in that." I'm just like,